all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
Over to Altuve, to Walker, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Matt Chapman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No.
Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This to third, Correa. And that will end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And the 0-2. Tapped softly on the ground. A rise. Fires over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
The third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Ball.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note though on Carlos Correa, he likes to before games go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 gone, runner at first. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
D-Ride.
There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. 2 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He swings and fouls one off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Here's a high chopper. They get the force. That is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
In there. And so now 1-2. Ground ball right side. Walker steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder, number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
Foul ball there. That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Ball, no.
In the air, left field. Alvarez sprinting after it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Aaron Hop.
Myers under this one. And that'll do it. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That smash towards center. Bader makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Tap foul at the plate. Alvarez bats left, throws right. 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Ball 1, up. Ball.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk, and that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. So man aboard. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker grounded out his first time up.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Can't glove it cleanly.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Arise has it for one. On to first, double play. As we go to the last of the third. And now the Giants pitcher, Logan. Webb. Foul ball.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Now one away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Louis. Arise.
Lined and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's Bader now, and he swings through that one.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Myers on the move. He's got it. The relay. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Start of the fourth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball 2.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And look out.
That got him.
As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, number 10.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Loperfido. First time around, he tripled home a pair.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Ball 1.
Runner on the move. Pitch
Ball
misses.
inside.
Throw to
Oh.
second.
Safe.
Out of bounds. Safe. Myers at second with nobody out. Next
Ball,
offering
no.
misses, and now 3-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Myers around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Well, those
Up
kind of
next to the
lucky
Astros,
soft
the
hits will
pitcher,
always
number
make you
17,
smile. Really not a pitch you want to swing
Callaway.
at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop,
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Jeremy Pena. Pitch out, but no action. Low throw, and it gets by. Runner at second here, one gone. The 1-2. To third. Chapman sends it to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time, and they get Altuve for the out. That ends the inning. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up
4.
for the Giants,
Devers now.
The first baseman.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
Ball.
I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Ball inside.
Grounds one to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. One down. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That one finds the zone. No balls, two strikes.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Caught him looking for the K.
Next for the Giants, the right fielder, number 8, Roy Eldred.
On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching for the Giants.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 77.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss as he was late. This one in the air, center field. Ramos on his way over. One down.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The third baseman,
2 out, space is empty. Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. to right, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants.
One out man at first. And now the Giants pitcher. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Out towards right center field. Myers. Long run into the gap. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the catch. But doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Giants go to a pinch runner. Casey Schmidt. Line drive to short and caught. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. This one in the air right field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Loperfido, 26 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Devers takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the pitcher, Kai Ting. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. He goes down looking. Bottom of the inning, and now Bader up to the plate.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Ball, no.
On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're on the board. It's 5-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Chappie steps to the dish to take his... Astros go to the pen, and here comes Nate Pearson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2, shortstop Willie Adames.
Foul ball there. And Adames swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And a 1-1. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Eldridge flying after this one. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. One run is in.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field, and once he beat the center fielder and one hopped the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A monster shot to right, and they add on. It's 8-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Christian Walker. 1 for 3. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that's a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hit on the ground to short. Adames. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him. Out number 3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy.
And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, number 10, Casey Schmidt.
Foul ball. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground to the left. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 6.
Myers.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Late on that fastball. That's to third. Chapman tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, number 10, Joey Loperfido.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Christian Vasquez. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. This ball's chopped on the ground. Devers, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Steven Oker takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Louis. All right.
This one in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Harrison Bader.
Bader at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Struck him out, really fooled him with the breaking ball there. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Haas, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Slice to right. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian.
Now, Christian Walker. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. They take the force out, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, number 16.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Out towards right center field. Myers settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Myers under it. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Okert is just 1 strike away. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it. And this one finishes with a final.